Hello! In this presentation, we will discover what is HANA, what HANA does, what is new features and functionalities HANA has. First, what was the problem? Organizations are facing massive data, a big data flow, data from customers, consumers, data from different companies' departments. A reaction delay for decisions or treatments. Data analysis reports take time. Missing the big picture. Unstructured information that comes from media, filed videos. To survive in today's market, ask questions in real time and get immediate answers allowed to take decisions on database basis. What is HANA? In-memory database that combine row-based, column-based, and object-based database technology. Flexible data sources. Analyze large volume of data with SAP and no-SAP systems. It does this in real time. It avoids need to materialize transformations. Allow customers to ask questions in real time and get immediate answer and to get deep insights. Multi-threading instead of single-threading. In-memory storage instead of disk storage. Data in memory and parallelism in processing enable the HANA revolution. HANA features technology to process and analyze massive amounts of data in real time. Hardware innovation, using main memory as the data store. Process all data on the RAM. Compress and store a large amounts of information in the primary column format in the main memory. This technology facilitates parallel processing in a multi-core architecture by moving the intensive calculation of data from the application layer to database layer. SAP HANA in-memory computing database is stored in RAM. From RAM to CPU and CPU to RAM, no others between. Columnar storage. In the row format, all attributes of a single table entry are stored next to each other as one sequence, using one or multiple memory blocks, and the table entries are stored sequentially. In the columnar format, all values of one attribute of a table are stored in as one sequence, column per attribute. Data compression. To remove redundancies and avoid the values repetition, HANA creates minimum two data structure, a dictionary vector and an attribute vector, with vector for each attribute, like customer, material. In dictionary, use an integer to point to the vector. Overview of HANA architecture. Modern in-memory databases with columnar storage serve both OLTP and OLAP systems equally well. Several independent applications get their own data space with parameters for maximum parallelization and memory. Partitioning concept. Splitting transaction data into actual and historical is very efficient as it is based on business status. Split the memory storage into three parts: main for persistent data, delta for change, and cache. Applications know whether they need all data or only actual data. All aggregations are now virtual, which means they are not materialized. Maintain aggregated data in real time, meaning that whenever we record data business transaction, we update all impacted totals. Example, calculating number of invoices. Combining the cached results from historical data, main store, and all the flight computation of the latest results from the data store reduce the time necessary for retrieving the final aggregation results. Overview of the general SAP HANA database architecture. The heart of the SAP HANA DB consists of a set of in-memory processing engines. Relational data resides in tables in column or row layout in the combined column and row engine, and can be converted from one layout to the other to allow query expression with tables in both layouts. The SAP HANA DB has components to manage the execution of queries. The execution engine can use all processing engines and handles the distribution of the execution over several nodes. The session manager controls the individual connection between the database layer and the application layer, while the authorization manager governs the user's permissions. Data has also to be stored by the persistent layer for backup and recovery in case of a system restarts after a missed shutdown or a failure. Updates are logged as required for recovery to the last commitment state of the database, and entire data objects are persisted into the data storage regularly. SAP HANA combination technology show revolutionary potential. SAP HANA is a massively parallel distributed data management system that runs completely in main memory, allows for row and column-based storage options, and includes a sophisticated calculation engine. With this conclusion, we end this presentation part 2. Thank you. See you in the next presentation.